true. This is crazy. You call my wife a liar. Bitch ass nigga. You call my wife a liar. I don't think that I have to apologize. Yo, this nigga's crazy.
But I would tell you that, like, should I apologize for somebody misusing a tool? I don't think so. Flock safety chief.
They will absolutely misuse it too.
Communications officer Josh Thomas.
Who's watching the watchers in these cases? Well, the city council. The city owns the data, so city council would have the appropriate responsibility in that case. Our point of view has always been that it is not Flock's job to police the way police do their work.
We have cameras everywhere in that town. You can't get a breath of fresh air in or out without us knowing. Chrisana Elzer learned the power of Flock.
Now, imagine if there was a murder in the neighborhood and they put her in the area at the time without any evidence that she's the one that committed it, because they just don't know who committed it, but they use the Flock cameras to use against her, and then she ends up getting locked up for murder, even though she had nothing to do with it.
You shouldn't have represented. I'm
talking right now.
Fuck over you every chance I
talking
get.
right now.
It don't matter.
Moderator.
If you ain't more man than me,
Wow, we're going to you're saying nothing.
You believe that his loudness is trying to compensate for what? Lack of what? You say it's
I already told him what it was a lack of.
don't sex blame me again. If you sex blame me, I'ma find your chin attractive.
Sorry.
Fuck your God, nigga. Don't sex blame me again. You been warned.
Alright, bullshit.
Straight up, nigga. Fuck your God, your religion, and everything about it. Don't sex blame me again. Nigga, I'm from East South Powder, nigga. I don't play them sex blame games. You don't be the bitch you is, nigga. Don't sex blame me again. I'm telling you in your heart, like a bitch you is. Don't sex blame me,
We're
nigga.
going to respect everyone.
I done said it, nigga. And if you got a problem with saying, all you gotta do is try me. I'm gonna find your chin and chop it and knock your bitch ass out. Don't sex blame me, nigga. Fuck your God and your religion. Where I come from, we don't play like that. Nigga, be South powerful, nigga, and you won't respect that. You bitch ass nigga.
I don't even know what the argument was. I don't even know what the offense was because Whack 100 has he represents a part of black male, part of black males that I'm actually ashamed of because we have no self-control or emotional control comparatively to the other gentleman. I guess his name is Jabari. I don't fucking know. I just saw this on the timeline and I'm like trying to figure out what the fuck this is about, what he's mad about. Of course, when Whack 100 gets like this and loses and shows poor emotional control, which is actually a lack of masculinity. He thinks yelling and screaming is masculine, and then I'm watching the comments, oh, you gonna have somebody call you a bitch and you ain't gonna do nothing? Yeah, it's called control. It's called self-control. Especially when you're dealing with somebody like this who's threatening life and probably has a gun on him. You know, being a man really quickly, just for the ignorant Negroes in the fucking comments, being a man, knowing when to hold them, when to fold them, when to walk away, takes more mental restraint. Especially when you're a man that you're 6'5", you're muscle, but you know how to shoot a gun, you know how to fight. It's the most mentally tough, it's way harder to walk away from situations like that when you're an alpha male or you believe you're alpha male or whatever. You know you can handle yourself in these streets if anybody ever tried you. It is more masculine, it is more tough, it is more man-like to say, you know what, bro, you got it, you can have a nice day. And it actually shows high IQ. Just because you can shoot somebody doesn't mean you have to. Just because you can beat the fuck out of somebody doesn't mean you have to. And just know, a real man understands this. There's always somebody bigger, stronger, faster than you. That's human evolution. So you may be the ruler amongst the people here until another person, another male or another humanoid Homo sapien comes in and takes over your biosphere, takes your head off, and now you're just like everybody else. Right? That's why it's better to be calm. It's better to move in a pragmatic way, a logical way. Yelling like this doesn't prove his point. All it did was run up his blood pressure. He proved nothing. He didn't prove his point. And in fact, the guy in the red was like, I'm better than you. Basically, I'm better than you because I'm a better man than you. I have more money. I have more control of my emotions. I've done a lot for my community. I got more from him from talk, even though he got a little crazy too. I got more from this whole entire conversation and kind of picked up on what they were kind of talking about from the guy in the red and then this dude yelling. In fact, this dude took over the entire show. Whack 100 took over the whole show by just yelling and barking. This is what he does. He should never be on any debate show because once he loses, he starts throwing up shit that I've never seen. He starts talking about, oh, gangster, I'm Pabu. Like, you're 50 years old, you look goofy. Like, go find your grandkids if you have them. Like, nobody cares that you were Pabu and all that. The biggest threat to you right now is heart disease, my nigga. I'm not trying to roast him, but fuck Whack 100. Fuck Whack 100, honestly, because he be dissing drinks. He can eat a dick now. So the biggest thing to your detriment isn't these two guys calling you out for your stupid ass behavior. The most detriment to you, Mr. Whack 100, is your A1C and your blood pressure and the fucking blood vessel that nearly pop because you keep yelling. People need to step for his health. He needs to stay away from debates because he has no self-control or emotional control. And people are just going to use this to clip farm him and to make black people look bad. You're making black people look bad. I'm sorry. I don't respect gang culture or gangster niggas. I don't. You're the worst of our society. You're the worst of the black community. And we're constantly having black people like me are constantly have to calm old white people down because they think I'm gonna react like this. But I'm a real man. You're not black and honey. I don't care about your gangsta history and all that shit. But it's still, anybody can walk up and smoke you any day, bro. Not me. And I wish you a long life. But all that gang talk, throwing up all this shit, you just look stupid, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I have no respect for gangsters or gang culture. Sorry.
Field drill is like dumb because you also mentioned that you were a little bit repulsed by the fact that so many people outside the culture of Chicago, they hyped up the music not knowing that real lives would be affected. Other type of madness within the music was a real.
Oh my God, Chino, you little as hell.
I wanted to slap you in your face, honestly. And I'm just seeing you here, so I'm like, this is a tame environment, so I would keep it to my words. But I really felt as if people exactly like you sensationalized and made a following off of clowning situations that we go through in real life. And I think, niggas ain't had no right. You specifically, like, you ain't never have a right. Like, whatever made you feel like you had a space to have a perspective on our people dying on a daily basis? Okay. So, when I saw Drill, and you can definitely chime in. When I saw Drill was so hyped up by everyone. I had to get a different perspective of what that was for people to realize that's not Drill. And whether you agreed with it, right? And again, you're very close, you're involved in it. Chief didn't like me, Dirt didn't like me. I mean, I think they grew to understand that the content was not just negative. Right?
No, it was clowning. It was just negative, man.
No.
Come on, boy.
You don't think it was nothing constructive about it?
There was nothing constructive about it. And I'm gonna tell you the truth. I really think you're a bitch. Because it wasn't because there's a video that you put up about a person named Trey 57 making all these jokes. Oh, here's another Chirac Savage. Like, this guy's stupid. He messed with the Grim Reaper. Like, nigga, this is not a video game. That's a nigga I grew up with. I've known since I was 5 years old. And to see you come on the internet and, like, with this corny ass little voice and make jokes about it, like, I was waiting to see you. And it's a couple people waiting to see you. I heard you say you didn't want to come to Chicago when I sat down, because you clearly don't, because you really couldn't even stand outside. You get chased out the mall.
Wait, I do get love in Chicago. Like, I mean,
out the mall, DJ Academic.
I mean, truth be told, there's a mixed reaction.
You can't deal with that. So you
act like there's no love in Chicago?
No.
I wish I had known.
And you leave
I wouldn't have put him in that seat.
I would have said this.
No.
I'm talking about real niggas.
No, I follow Vic. I follow the Chicago scene. The Chicago scene I've covered a lot. Here's where I disagree with you with, right? I understand. No. I can't tell my heart?
No, you can't.
Okay, no. So I disagree that it was just all clowning, right? Now, there's satire used, right? And I know exactly what you're talking about. It's one shot right, by the way, if you guys don't know. But I always had that positive message. Yo, y'all gotta put it out.
Satire is a form of clowning.
Yeah, but it's not on some, like, with no type of responsibility. Always offered advice.
Responsibility.
Satire,
like you sitting there, you're fucking.
Wait, zero responsibility when I'm offering advice at times? And I'm
advice? Who made you eligible to even weigh in? You sitting at a computer,
everybody weighs in.
Fucking typing.
Wait. Everybody weighs in on everything.
Talking about real life. You talking about real shit. What you know about that, bro?
Doesn't everybody weigh on everything?
Not in that way. You really built a following off of clowning our deaths, people that I really know. And you know what's fucked up about it, and why I said the things I said to you, is because when we to be in a room, there's no cameras, there's no security, you see us, you wouldn't make no joke. You wouldn't make a single joke. Well, first of all,
Gideon, stop making these bitch ass nigga apology videos, bro. Like, fucking stop. This is so fucking gay. They're not gonna forgive you anyway. They're always gonna roast you. Like, bro, just be 10 toes down. You're about to Alex Rosen, so everybody go suck a dick. Do what the fuck you wanna do and tell me to get the fuck out of here, bro. You will always caption so bad that it's fucking painful, dude. It has made you a fucking faggot. Holy shit. Holy shit. You've been on YouTube this long and you're not lying. Don't apologize to these fucking faggots, bro, ever. What are you doing? It's like, you're at a crossroads now. You're either gonna be a fucking audience captured faggot that doesn't do what they want to do and is always criticizing everything that they do with the backlash, or you're gonna say, fuck this shit, I'm gonna do what I want to do.
What the fuck?
Lose some subscribers. Hey. Who cares? Who gives a fuck? They're retarded children anyway, 9 out of 10 of them. They're probably black, they're probably stupid, they're probably low IQ, they probably think like racism is real, probably get offended at everything. Like,
oh my, oh you bitch.
Come again, who cares? Who cares, bro? Who cares? Just be yourself. Okay, you fucked up. Put some goddamn weight. You look like shit. You're fat as fuck. Get your health in control. Ask yourself off and get back up and stop being a bitch, man. What the fuck? It's not that hard, bro. I quit. That's some faggotry. That's some straight faggotry. Fucking soft, bro. So fucking soft. That's the thing with these niggas, though. It's like, here's the issue, right? This is why young streamers, like, they don't fucking get it. Bro, you have the privilege of a fucking lifetime. This is why becoming rich young is a fucking curse, man. I've been talking about this for years. The worst thing that can happen to a young man is losing the privilege of fucking suffering. I'm gonna say that again for all you fucking faggots that are watching. The worst thing that can happen to a young man is losing the privilege of suffering, because when you suffer, you become a man. Okay? You think a Gideon went to the gym, you know, fucking played sports for real, had a real job, had to build himself up, he would give a fuck about what the fucking retards on the internet say? No! He'd have more. He would have quit over some fucking bitch comments on YouTube.
Yes, hit it!
He never built up that fucking ability to deal with adversity. As a young man, he got money quickly, got fame quickly, he didn't build up that fucking resolve. Now, anything that hits him, oh, I don't know what we're doing. Here's the thing, if you guys don't believe me, look at him. Look at him if you don't believe me. He's fat. He's out of shape. He clearly doesn't give a fuck about himself. He's bald as fuck in his 20s. He looks like shit. This is a man, just straight up, that doesn't give a fuck. His body is an outward manifestation of his fucking pussiness and laziness. Straight up. That's years younger than me. What the fuck is going on? Look, Dion, if you see this message, I mean this in a fucking nice way. I've met you before. You need to stop being a fucking bitch. You're being a fucking bitch. Get your fat ass in the fucking gym. Learn how to deal with adversity. Get your self-care taken care of. When you look back in the fucking mirror and see that you created a change, then you understand for all these fucking retards that bully you all over the internet. How do you apologize to them every other fucking day? Make up what else you're saying and know who your real fucking friends are. Stop being a fucking bitch. This is fucking pathetic. This is an opportunity of a lifetime. You got millions of followers. Don't fucking quit, you pussy. Everyone else is excited about it. Oh, he's quitting. Oh, let's get talking about this. Blah, blah. Man, I'm telling you about it. You got a million people that follow you. You got a bright future.
Man, tornado! No!
Go to the fucking gym. Lose some goddamn weight. Get some personal achievements. Then hit the fucking road and come back on YouTube. But this is fucking ridiculous. You look like shit, and this is our manifestation of your fucking life.
You gotta pull her out?
You got fucking
I think I need to pull her out, bruh.
Get your fat ass in the gym.
I'm not showing them enough.
Improve your look. Get your fucking hair back. Your fiance's gonna thank you.
I'm not showing them enough.
And come back hard and tell everybody to go fuck off.
Get back.
Bitch off the clouds you get. Make up what else you're fucking faggot, man. Holy shit, dude. I can't even watch this fucking video. So fucking pathetic. So fucking pathetic, dude.
Imagine living in an apartment complex. Having to
Oh my God.
your apartment.
Oh,
You told
fuck.
the leasing office to report the issue so it could be repaired.
He got me.
And they told
He
you
got
you
me.
gotta wait because
He
our
waited
entire
perfect.
radio staff.
He waiting perfect.
Yeah.
I can't be
Let me tell you how that is. So apparently, this guy right here was living in an apartment complex and was being removed. And they tell him on Monday, we putting your stuff out on the streets. So dude arranges with his friend to come get the items out over the weekend. His friend goes in the apartment, gives him a call and say, hey, did you already come over here and get the stuff? Because there ain't nothing in here. So here he is thinking he's playing around. He shows up to an apartment and lo